hang on, but you're freaking Italian. So this has pretty much dominated everywhere. It's pretty much dominated everywhere. This is pretty much taken over the airwaves, as we say. It's taken over the airwaves, and Enzo Fernandez has been trending. Now, when you saw Enzo Fernandez trending, oh my gosh, he's won a Copa America, the second Copa America, World Cup as well. So, hey, Enzo Fernandez, let me click. So Enzo Fernandez, he's carrying the trophy. Tough season for Chelsea, but hey, this is another dub for Chelsea. Yes, a Chelsea boy has gotten that dub. So that's why he's trending, isn't it? Isn't it? You see, I'm going to break this down logically, because I feel that you can't use emotion, you can't use, oh, this is terrible and everything. I like to be scientific. They call me HS, half science. I'm just going to use logic here. And my logic has come with some research. So let's just break this all down. So after Argentina beat Colombia to win the Copa America, obviously they are second in a row, they began to sing this song. And it was a song about France and the French team. I know what you're thinking. You say, how for? Do France play Copa America? Or France in South America? No. Wait, aren't France in Europe? And aren't they playing like a Euros? So South America, Colombia, Bolivia, Peru, Brazil. How do France fit into here? So my thing is, why are you singing a song about a team who aren't even in the competition that you're playing in? It would make sense if you sang songs about Colombia, maybe about Brazil and everything. But why are you singing it about France? It made sense after the World Cup final. But why? So, and my thing is, I've always felt that, is it because of this? Because what I found so weird is, you won the World Cup. You did it. So why are you singing songs about Mbappe and about the French team after you beat them? You've beat them, you won, just be hearing. But why do you not have to now sing songs against France and against Mbappe? Like, my only theory is, did he ruin the Disney Plus ending he had for Messi? Because Messi obviously scored the winning goal, 3-2 everything, but then he won the penalty in the last minute to send it into penalties. So even if you won the World Cup, the star of that World Cup final was Mbappe, because he was the guy who scored the ridiculous goal to make it 2-2, bring it back to 2-2, and he was pretty much the main reason why it was actually one of the greatest finals we've ever seen. So are you angry that he stole the luster off of your guy? It didn't make sense why you just won a World Cup, but you're now sending abuse towards the French team and to Mbappe. It made no sense. But let's look at the song now. And this is where this is where it gets deep. So this is the song translated. They play for France, but are from Angola. How nice they are going to run. They are contravas, like to F transgender. Their mom is Nigerian. Their father Cambodian, but in the passport French. So apologists would say, it's only banter. It's friendly banter. There's nothing wrong with this. Oh my gosh. And what they're saying is factual. And what they're saying on a certain level is factual, that the passport says France, but they're really from, Angola, from Nigeria and Cambodia. So it's just friendly banter. The saying where it says, look at the messenger and it depends who is saying a certain message. This applies here. Because what you have to do is you have to apply context. You have to apply context. We'll get back to this soon. So, but statement has been made. Statement was made by the French team. So the president of the French Football Federation, Philippe Diallo, strongly condemns the unacceptable racist and discriminatory comments made against the players of the French team as part of a song sung by players and supporters of the Argentine team after their victory in Copa America. Faced with this series of these shocking remarks, contrary to the values of sport and human rights, the president of the French Football Federation decided to directly challenge his Argentine counterparts and FIFA and to file a lawsuit for abusive remarks of a racial and discriminatory nature. Very harsh words. Very, very harsh words indeed. So, because this is going to go deep. This is going to go deep. Hopefully I have this thing open. This is going to go deep. Do I have this open? All right, here we go. So, let's now... So let's go back to the song. So what is wrong with this song? Because you people can say that, okay, it's just bands and everything on it. What's wrong with it? Okay, but it's true what they're saying. But my thing though is this image. Because I have one question. So for people who say that what is wrong with this image, I have one question. And my question is this. Would you say the same thing about Griezmann? I have another question. They come from Angola, come from France. Why wouldn't you add they come from Portugal, they come from Germany? People say, wait. Alpha, where are you going with this? Because my thing is, okay, you mentioned Angola, Nigeria, Cambodia. Shouldn't you mention Germany as well? And shouldn't you mention Portugal as well? Because my question is this, and this is just a very simple thing. So this is Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann was born in 1991 in the commune of Massillon in the department of Saône-et-Loire. His father, Alain Griezmann, a town councillor, is from a family who migrated to France from Munster, Germany, in the first half of the 19th century. The family surname was originally spelled Griezmann before being changed to Griezmann. His mother, Isabel Lopez, oh, that sounds very French, a former hospital staff member supervising the cleaning team, is of Portuguese descent. And her father, Amaro Lopez, was a Portuguese footballer for Pacos de Ferreira. Amaro Lopez moved from Portugal to France with his wife Carolina to work in construction. So, my thing is Griezmann also involved with this group of people? Because the reality is, that song is aimed at people from African descent. It's named at mainly black people. Because let's keep it a stack. The Argentines singing that song, they're not aiming it at Griezmann. They're not aiming it at Griezmann because he's acceptable. Because he's white and they are black. So therein lies the key thing. But I said, guys, I'm like, okay, so cool. The song is cool. It's a cool song. But I just have some questions I want to ask my Argentine peeps. So Rank, what's up? Rank, talk to me, baby. It's just some questions I want to ask. So let me first pop this off. So remember, again, let's go back to the song. So the main thing is, you're from Angola, you're Nigerian, Cambodian, but your passport is French. So you're not really, really French. You are all these guys from Africa, but you're not really truly French. Okay, you're not French. You're really from Africa, you're not French. It says on your passport you're from France, but really you're not really French. It's only passport tax. Okay, I get that. But I've got like two questions. So my first question is this. This is my first one. Descendants of Italians. Percentage of population descended from Italians. So in case you can't see there, 44% Uruguay, 62% Argentina. So 62% of that population of Argentina are Italians. So you're not actually really Argentine. So most Argentines are not really fully indigenous Argentine people. Because you see, someone like you look at like a Di Maria, you're looking like a Maradona. You can see a mix there. But I've always said that, because I've been watching Copa America since the 90s, I'm like, why is Argentina the only country where there are hardly any black people there? In almost every other country, you see black people, but why not there in Argentina? So when you now look at the amounts of Caucasians that are there, because there are guys who no, these guys are Caucasian. These guys are white. McAllister, that's a white man. De Paul is a white man. And I'm like, oh no, you're not actually Argentine. You're Italian. So you're Italians. So can we also sing the song of like, your dad and mom are Italians, but on the passport it says Argentina? Can we say that as well? So it's kind of hypocritical because what you are accusing these French guys of is the same thing that you're doing as well, because you're also immigrants, you're Italian immigrants. But it gets deeper. It gets deeper. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I don't want to bring this up, but it is what it is. I'm going to bring it. It's 2024. Should we prove it out? Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. So, in the late 1940s, under Perón's leadership, hold on, let me just so we can know. There we go. So let me read this out in case you can see. In the late 1940s, under Perón's leadership, the government secretly allowed entry of a number of war criminals fleeing Europe after Nazi Germany's collapse. As part of the rat lines, more than 300 Nazi fugitives fled to Argentina, including war criminals such as Erich Priebke, Joseph Mengele, Edward Roschmann, Joseph Schwamberger, Walter Kuschmann, and Gestapo Colonel Adolf Elkmann. These also included members of the ultranationalist Ustab regime and the independent states of Croatia, including the leader Ante Pavelic. In May 1960, Eichmann was kidnapped in Argentina by the Israeli Mossad and brought to trial in Israel, where he was executed in 1962. At the time, Argentina condemned the Israeli government for abducting Eichmann, even demanding he be returned. This led to a diplomatic spat between the nations. In 1982, President Carlos declassified several police files regarding the escape of Nazi fugitives to Argentina. And in 1997, he created a special commission to investigate the activities. This, along with collaboration between local authorities and the Simon Weston Center, led to the arrest of notorious war criminals such as Priebke and Kuschmann. In 2000, President Fernando de la Rua issued a formal state apology for Argentina's role in aiding the escape of Nazi fugitives. So my question is it fair if we can have like like how you have like, B-song, how many have like a response to this song? So is it fair if we say they play for Argentina, but are from Italy? Is it fair to say their mom is Italian, their father is a Nazi, but on the passport, Argentina? Is that fair? I'm just saying, is that fair? Because I think the song's cool. I think the song is cool. Can we get a response? And let's put it in French. I want a response. So for my French peeps out there, I know Barry speak French, so guys who speak French, I want a response to this. So I want a response that says they play for Argentina, but are from Italy. And their mom is German. Their mom is Italian. Their father is a Nazi, but on the passport, Argentina. I think that's cool. I think that's a cool response. So I want that on wax. I want a really nice beat, and I want that in French, please. So for my French speakers out there, I want that. I want that in French, please. I want that in French. So, you see, my thing is, we've always known this. We've always known this. And I think that, in 2024, when information is so free, it's good to bring this stuff out. So that's why I wanted to do this video. So people say, oh, it's not racist, it's wrong. Because you see, right now, because I actually wanted to bring another Afro-Argentine thing, but I'm probably going to maybe do that as another video, maybe like on the other channel, where to talk about how there was a systemic cleansing of Afro-Argentines in Argentina. And like, I think there was a president who actually puts Afro-Argentines in horrible healthcare conditions so they will die off of cholera and all the diseases. And he sent loads of Afro-Argentines in a war that they knew that they would lose, so most of them would pretty much die off, and try to pretty much section them away to cleanse them. Hence why you hardly see any Afro-Argentines, because there was a systemic racial cleansing of Afro-Argentines. So I'll do that on the other channel to really give you details on that. But I want to keep this for football. You see, so right now there are many Chelsea fans who are pretty much responding to this stuff. And I got sent a video of a guy who said, "Oh no, it's just banter, it's just friendly. Why this whole thing?" Because there are two types of fan. There's the tribal fan and there's the football fan. I've always said I'm the football fan. I don't give a crap about these players and their personal lives. I don't care about, oh my gosh, no. I just watch Chelsea because that is my team, Chelsea. I don't give a damn about these players and their lives, and I have no allegiance to these guys. No, I'm not a tribal fan, I'm a football fan. So when John Terry racially abused Enzo Fernandez by calling him EU effing black CUNC, which we all saw, I was done. I was like, no, you're a racist and you're an adulterer because you slept with your teammate's wife and you racially abused the guy, so you are a racist and you're an adulterer. I don't give a damn whether you're the captain of my club. I don't give a damn whether you came through my club's academy or a legendary. You are a racist adulterer and essentially a loser. So I don't give a damn. So if that means, oh no, you're not a proper Chelsea fan, because if you're a Chelsea fan, you have to know. I'll say it again. John Terry is a racist, adulterer, loser. Screw him. And he can piss off. I couldn't give a crap what you think about that. And that's a fact. Okay. So that doesn't make me any more or less of a Chelsea fan. And if it makes me any less of a Chelsea fan, I don't give a crap. I'm still going to say that we're going to win the treble next 3, 4, 5 seasons because, guys, it's a game. It's not real life. It's just a game. It ain't real life. Real life comes before anything. So that's the thing, So those are my thoughts there, and everything. And last thing I'll say is, because I want to cover all bases, because people say, well, they're not really French, though. Because, they've really come from these other countries and everything. And you see, I've got a different background because, so I was born in London, but I grew up in Nigeria. And my values, my personality, the way I act and everything is Nigerian. So even if I've lived in many different places in Europe and everything, how I am and my formative years was spent in Nigeria, so I'm inherently Nigerian. So, but that is different from an Henry, a Pogba, a Saliba, any of these guys were probably born in France, or they moved to France at a young age, and they've spent the predominant amounts of their time in France. And culturally, personality-wise, how they act, their values, what they are, is French. So they've been embedded into French society. So how are they not French? So you're saying that they're not French because they're black and their parents are from Angola or Guinea? No, that doesn't matter. It's what are you culturally? What do you culturally identify with? That is what makes you who you are. Okay, so I'll give a very good example. So, and I'll leave with this. So there was this program ages ago, and they were interviewing this white guy. And his white guy talked so this white guy in England talked like black guys in England. So the slang used and the words used were words used by black people in that area. And so the interviewer said, wait, so why do you talk like this and why act like this, but you're a white guy? And the guy says, I'm a product of my environment. So based on the people I'm with, where I'm growing up, it's who I am. So yes, I may have a white skin and everything, but I've lived in this community. I've grown up in this community. So how I act, how I operate is like the people within this community. You can't just judge me based on the color of my skin. And I think, I always say it, listen to this album. It's called Da Milk Rate by this white rapper called Milkbone. One of the best albums I've ever seen. And yes, better than Eminem. And on the first track, he says that people were like, man, why do you act black and talk black? And I say, bro, I grew up with the black people. I grew up in this area. Therefore, that's how I talk. That's just human nature. So it is just so telling that, so because people are of a certain color, they cannot be from that area where they grew up in. So if you put a black person in France, who is born in France, grows up in France, goes to school in France, lives his formative years in France, acts French, has French mannerisms, but therefore he's not French. So Henri can't be French. Desi can't be French because, oh, no, your parents were, but they were born in France, grew up in France, had their formative years in France, has spent most of the years in France, but they're not French. I want that song, though. I want that song in French. I want that song in French, bro. Like, vid, subscribe. Peace!